Yes, I know what you're thinking. Like, bro, you already talked about the optimistic vision like 3 times. Do we really need a video to go deep into it? And the answer, of course, is yes, absolutely. Only by really understanding the optimistic vision, we will be able to comprehend everything happening in the optimistic collective, everything happening around the ecosystem. Because everything revolves around this idea of impact equals profit, but impact is not just like doing something cool for somebody else. First of all, according to the optimistic vision, impact is a driving force. So let's put an example. Let's say you do a video tutorial on using a new technology, a new application, like something small, right? Maybe it has 1,000 views, but let's say that that tutorial gets used by a developer to build a new application. And it might be an application that you end up using yourself, but it might be also an application used by thousands of people. People that at the same time could get inspired by this application, which solves their problems, and build new things, or create other YouTube tutorials that more people will see. This is very clear, for example, with open source code. We got Bitcoin at the beginning, then we got Ethereum. We are talking about optimism only because everything is open source, only because everything was thought of as having impact. Now, there's a second reason why impact is so powerful, especially tying impact to profit and being so open about it. Under this new model, people won't be thinking anymore about how to maximize for money, how to maximize for revenue, how could I extract more from the market. People will be thinking in terms of how can I add more value to the market. This is a great paradigm shift. This is something that helps trigger innovation, growth, and collaboration, and the benefits of thinking in this way are amazing. But there's still one more reason. We're gonna solve a huge problem by tying impact to profit. It's time to introduce a new fancy word, public goods. Public goods are those goods that are super valuable, those great things that help a lot of people, but are very hard to monetize. Before I gave you the example of open source code. Like code can be monetized. You could build your SaaS business or your B2C consumer app. You can keep it closed. You can do many things with code. But where's the catch? Like open source code is a public good. If you start charging people to use your code, for example, then it's not going to be a public good anymore. Another real world example is fresh air. We all need fresh air, but nobody's going to come and charge us to use it. So it's really hard to see public goods growing because it's really hard to find people willing to work sustainably on them since they give no money. Now, by tying impact to profit, we are able to make public goods profitable, therefore public goods sustainable. This opens a world of possibilities. This can help attract thousands of amazing builders, innovators, and entrepreneurs to work on real problems, to work on providing public goods that will then help everybody else. Now, in our next video, we're going to introduce the idea of the Ethers Phoenix, which is just a great way of putting everything together. See you there, stay optimistic.